Hello, this is Walrus McFish Sr., and we're back with more Dungeon Crawl. We have Augustine, the vampire enchanter. We may be able to memorize Enslave at this point. I cannot. Let's wait on that. I like to learn Enslave. It's a useful spell sometimes. Let's keep going down. We've just cleared dungeon level 4. Here's dungeon level 5. We're experience level 5 as well. Let's see if we can get this zombie. Don't wake up. He didn't. Large shield is much too large for us. Do we really have any armor to enchant? Not really. Let's wait until we find something better. Maybe I'll enchant up that cloak. There's a potion of mutation. Well, I'm glad I have that identified. As a vampire, it's not going to be very useful to us. Because, well, I'm going to be bloodless for a good part of the time. And mutations don't do much. Alright, so let's try to get this scorpion. No. Yes. And the orc is no problem. There we go. Ecumenical temple. Brilliant. Alright, we made it to the temple. That's something. If you make it to the temple, you sort of made it through, like, the early game. Sort of a good milestone here. And look at all these temples. Do they have the one we want? Yes, they do. So this is one attractive feature of this game, if you haven't played it, is there's many of these gods. So, Kybriados, and the Shining One, and Elivalan, Kikubakodga, and Fedhas, and Dithmenos. Dithmenos is the one that I will worship personally, because Dithmenos is the god of shadows, and night, and stealth. So I am going as stealthy as possible in this build. And, you know, he's good for other things other than stealth, but he is primarily a stealth-based character. So I'm glad to see him here in the temple on level 5. That's relatively early. That's an ogre. Ogres can hit you very hard with their clubs and kill you in one hit sometimes if you're not careful. So let's be careful about him. Let's confuse this hound zombie. And back off. I was hoping, stupid hound zombie wandered away. Do I have a blowgun yet? That would be awesome. Yes, we do. We're going to go back and get that blowgun. Do we have any needles? Yes, we do. We're going to sneak back and get that blowgun. Because we want that blowgun real bad. Right now. Alright, we'll drink you two. And here we go, hound zombie. Let's go this way a little bit and confuse you and kill him. Alright, now the ogre is over here. Let's go down this way, get out our blowgun. A little bit of manipulation here. Alright, there we go. And we have needles. Get the ogre. Ogre's poisons. Can we confuse him? Yes, we can. Can we poison him more? He's even sicker. That's good enough for me. Let's get our dagger back out. He might just die. Let's kill this ant. He should just die. Yep, he died. And that got us to level 6. Amazing. So as I said, let's get our intelligence up this time. Maybe I didn't say that. Maybe I said it in one of the previous times I tried to record this game. Ogre Corpse. Well, it said we can bottle blood, so let's do that. And we'll hang on to that for a minute. Enchant Weapon 2. Let's get our dagger even better. Right. Alright, there's a phantom. It's slightly dangerous. If we can confuse it, that would be better. It resists, but we can get him. The problem is he blinks a lot. He blinks all over, and then it's like... hit him with a corona? Oh, no, I can't. I forgot. Alright, so that's one thing about worshipping Dithmenos. Oh, die, die. Ugh. Ay, he's sort of being very annoying here. Giant eyeball is very bad. Let's get away from that giant eyeball, please. And up towards this escape. We'll lure him up. No, never mind. He's not even coming. Okay, so as I was saying, one thing about Dithmenos is he does not appreciate fire or illumination because he's the god of darkness. So therefore, I cannot cast Corona anymore without incurring his penalties. As you can see, that spell is now red for its unholiness. So that Phantom was giving me more trouble than I would have liked. Let's see if we can get him this time. You know, I'm persistent. Hey, that's not good. Let's retreat. Get some mana back. And try again. Oh, no, no, no. Okay. Good. We got him away from the eyeball. Those eyeballs are extremely dangerous because they can paralyze you. You can see it tried to stare at me, and that can freeze you in place for a number of turns. As other creatures wail on you, and you just sit there dying helplessly. It's really awful. So let's get this Phantom. Kill him. At least here he's separated. Die. Come on, let me get a good stab. Yes, come on. Stab, stab, stab. Got him. Alright, there he is. Dead Phantom, you know. And, you know, I could have just run away, too, of course. But, hey, you know, I mean, I like killing these guys. Good experience. You know, my spellcasting's up to level 3. How's my ice magic, by the way? I never turned that on in this game. Let's get that on for a couple of levels. Just to get in Source of Hibernation up a little bit. That'll probably be helpful. Giant Eyeball is not dangerous by itself. Four Needles of Sleeping may come in handy. And here I could train up throwing to get my blowgun better, but there's other things that are more important to me. That blowgun will probably be of limited use. Even those ogres, that ogre that was so dangerous a second ago, will be harmless relatively soon. Scroll of Recharging, no wands that I'm carrying though, yet. Alright, die. Only dangerous thing is that Hound, which goes down easily. Quaff Potion, yeah, we already got all the dangerous stuff out of the way mostly. Might. Crimson Imp, let's confuse it. Because my Source of Hibernation is pretty low. I thought I was training some ice, but I'm not. So, usually I put a couple of points in that. It's not terrible to have that later, though. Ring of Dexterity, let's put it on. +3, alright, better than -3, was it last time? Sky Beast, Zombie, is harmless, really. Normally Sky Beasts can electrocute you, but in zombie form they cannot, I don't think. Yep. Alright. No problem. Good. Almost avoided blood again. Stepped in a teleport trap. Level 7. Okay. Iguana. Killed it. Okay, yeah, see my ice magic is up to level 1 already. It's quite easy to get the first couple levels of a skill, if you're not terrible at it. Here is an altar to Nemelix Xobe, who is like the god of cards and gambling, which is kind of weird, but kind of cool. And, yeah, I guess that's it. So I guess let's call that a video. We found our god, we found our calling. Our faith is now that of Dithmenos, the Shadow, and he will help greatly with our stealthiness as time goes on. You can see that indication next to his name up here shows that we do not have any piety with him right now. But as we kill creatures, we will gain favor with him, and he will grant us with sweet, stealthy abilities. So, anyway, that's a good place to cut the video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.